back. Oh my goodness. It is cold. It is -1 degrees out. It's Sunday afternoon here, and heading over to the office real quick. In fact, you can see this is the duplex where we live right now. And then the office is right here. So in the last video we made, I talked about how we left Haiti. But I realized I never actually told you why. Now, before I get into why we left Haiti, you need to understand that living in Haiti for us, and getting to do the things that we were able to do, really was a dream. When we joined Crossworld in 2013 and finally got the chance to move to Haiti with our family in 2016, it was the realization of a dream for us. Probably goes back all the way to the first time we were ever there in the country in October of 2000. And we were just kids. And over the years, as our language skills have developed and our understanding of culture has grown, that heart connection with the country that God started all those years ago has just continued to grow. In fact, I remember getting to this point in January 2021. We could just tell that the Lord was doing something new. In fact, I remember this one Sunday after I preached at church, this family came up to me and they said, "We want to be baptized." And this is an influential family that I didn't think would ever really want to be baptized. And I remember hearing them say that and just feeling so excited for what the Lord was doing, and just thinking about the fact that here we are in this war-torn country, living through probably one of the worst moments in Haiti's history, yet our family was thriving. Becca and I were great. The ministry was bearing really exciting fruit, and I remember thinking, it doesn't get any better than this.
Baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. All right, Gucci, I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay.
And our plan at that point was just to keep on trucking along until we got too old and had to move back to the States or something like that. That was our plan until we got an email from the president of Crossworld. In fact, let me see if I can find it for you here. Hold on, I want to show you. Let me see here. Where is it? Yeah, here's the email here. And it's funny to me now because I'm realizing this email came in Thursday, January 21st, 2021. It was just 4 days after that Sunday that I talked about. But here's what he says. "I'm wondering if you had a few minutes in the next week or so that we could chat about a few things related to leadership in CW, Crossworld, in STEP." And I remember reading that email and thinking, I don't know, maybe they want to do a leadership team over the Americas or over Latin America or something like that. But when we were finally able to connect, I think it was the next day, he said, "Luke, as you know, we're getting ready to do a search to find a new president for Crossworld, and your name has come up." And I thought, what? I mean, it was like the last thing on my brain. And, of course, I was flattered that I would be considered for that. But I remember we talked about it, and I said, Dale, we're thriving here in ministry. And I told him about the Sunday before, and I thought, I don't see how it can get any better than this. And so I told him no. I said, hey, I'll pray about it, but really, it's just not something that we're interested in doing right now. The thing is, though, when you pray, God begins to work, and he certainly began to work on our hearts. He worked on our hearts in a couple ways. One, we began to think about some of the things that we really enjoyed the most about our role in Haiti at that time. And one of the things that we enjoyed the most was the chance that we'd had to pour into other missionaries and invest in other missionaries. And the other thing we began to think about is the needs of the unreached and the unengaged across the world, and the need for more workers to go out. In fact, that's one of the reasons I've been making these videos all along. My hope has always been that somebody watching our videos might see us serving and might think, I wonder if I could do that. And so the Lord began to move our hearts. And to make a long story short, we snuck out here a couple times just to kind of get to know the board and spend a little time with the staff. And then in May of 2022, I came out, interviewed with the board. And the next thing you know, we were on our way to Kansas City.
I pray that, like Nehemiah, you will take up the baton with fear and trembling, with prayer and fasting, and you will run the race in such a way that you may win. I am so glad God has put his hand on you as a couple and as a family to take the baton.
Haiti has shown me that if you want to light a light for the gospel that endures, it's going to be done through the work of Spirit-led, word-anchored, relationally driven disciple-making. And that's good news because anyone can do that. Anybody can do that.
And so, I've been president for a little bit over 6 months now, and I am having an absolute blast. The people here, the staff here are just incredible, so gifted and so much fun to work with. But at the same time, man, I am outside of my comfort zone, and I realized lately that I don't think I've ever felt such a profound sense of need for the Lord in my life. One of the things that I like to tell people when they ask me how it's going, I say I am loving the work and I am loving the intimacy with the Lord in the work. And so I look forward to taking you around. We're not done with Haiti. I'm still going to be teaching a class there once a year. That's the plan. But I'm looking forward to taking you around to some other places around the world. And next month, we're going to be headed to Thailand, get some other trips we're thinking about right now. And I can't wait to bring you along on some of that. So thanks so much for watching this video. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next one.